Hey y'all, welcome back to Floating Hands on the Internet. Today we're going to be doing April horoscopes for all of the signs. I did copy this format from Aphrodite, so I enjoy those for him. I only watched mine. I'm an Aquarius. I actually need to watch it again. Does anyone else watch something and then you're like, what the fuck did I just watch? So I need to go back and watch it again, but I thought this would be fun. So yeah, I'm gonna do all the signs. We're gonna do what you're gonna show up as, the good news, the avoidance, and the surprise. And then I'm gonna play you a Taylor Swift song because she's got like a million songs. So I'm just gonna shuffle a song, and it's gonna be like the embodiment of you for the month of April. If y'all are interested in a free reading from me, I am offering free readings at this time. All you have to do is email me at floatinghandsoti@gmail.com with your prompt, picture of yourself, and your birthday. I'm doing this so I can learn tarot better and hopefully offer you insight on whatever problems that you might be having or anything you want to inquire about. So, for legend and entertainment purposes only. Oh my god, holy shit. Aries, y'all are up first. I'm not sure what that meant. I don't think I was being clumsy. So, first up is Aries. We are in Aries season. Happy birthday to all you Aries. You leaders, you ambitious people. Alrighty. So, Aries, what are you showing up as? Okay. You're going through some transformations. What's your good news? Okay. What are you avoiding? And what's a surprise? The Hangman reversed. Okay, so the Death card is about transformation, its release. You're letting go of something that no longer serves you. It's a rebirth. It's also connected to the Emperor, which is a very masculine, boss-ass bitch energy, personal power. I think this transformation is going to have to do with something that has been holding you back, and I'm picturing like rose from the concrete in my mind's eye. So you definitely are going to be healing from something and kind of conquering your power back. With that being said, in the good news position, you have the Seven of Cups, but it's in the reversal. This card is a reminder to not go all in into something that causes extreme emotions. You want to analyze. Appearances can be deceiving, so you might be seeing things in situations for what they are and being the better for it. In the avoidance position, we have the Two of Cups, which is about disharmony and breakup, imbalance. Yeah, I would say if this is in the avoidance position, I wouldn't make any big decisions in terms of relationships right now, specifically romantic ones, because this can signify a new or pending breakup. But if it's in the avoidance position, I would say kind of halt for a minute and kind of reevaluate if that's what you really want or if there's a picture of the puzzle that you're missing. And then you have in the surprise section for the Hanged Man, it's in the reversal. That is about impatience, not fighting your current circumstances to move forward. Let's see. That's in the surprise section. I think something that you've wanted for a while is going to come your way, because this is telling you not to fight circumstances. It also could be in love, because the Hanged Man is also connected to the Empress. It could be like with the current relationship, but yeah, I would say you're going to be going through some transformations over the next month. But definitely look out for, I'm here, have that song, Everything Is Not What It Seems. Don't be so hasty on act on decisions, especially in the matters of love, but I think you're going to get something that you've wanted once you go through this release. Let's get you a song. All right. We're going to do a little shuffle. Mary's Song, Oh My My. What is that song even about? I'm going to let y'all Google that one because that's like one of the songs I don't know. I'm such a bad Swiftie. All right, we're going to reshuffle. Hopefully I can figure out how to put timestamps on these. I'm new, guys, so bear with me here. Mary's Song. Wonder if that's about like a love. Alrighty. So next up is Taurus. You stubborn MFers. No offense. I have many Tauruses in my family. They're amazing, hard-headed people, and I love them so much. So no tea, no shade. What are y'all, the bull? That makes sense. I'm a fixed sign. I get it. I'm an Aquarius. All right. Taurus. What are y'all showing up as? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. The good news. All right, Temperance. What's the avoidance? Better keep your mouth shut. And the spreads. Oh, choice. All right, so y'all are showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. It's in the reversal. So that's about needing to balance certain aspects of life through spirituality. You may not be the most reliable person this weekend, or this month, because that's about unreliability. Oh yeah, you also could be getting pissed off at people who think they have more say in your life than they actually do, because this card is about someone who has too much influence over your life. Oh yeah, because you're not going to be pleasing people if it costs your own happiness. You're flicking them, you're saying, no, my happiness matters too. I see a little bit of detachment with you guys, with you Tauruses this month. The good news is showing up as the Temperance card. So that's about moderation, divine timing, not forcing things, ebbing and the flowing. This is also connected to the Hierophant. So some of you guys could be meeting like a person who could grow into a serious relationship, a traditional, or it can maybe mean like, it kind of reminds me of school. So I don't know, because like Hierophant's the teacher. So maybe some of y'all are in school and you'll get good news there. And the avoidance position, you have the King of Swords. The King of Swords in the upright is an intellectual leader who speaks his truth. Yeah, this is about keep your mouth shut. And because you could either be experiencing people, either you're acting in intellectually superiority, or you're fighting against someone else's controlling behaviors. Don't fight it, especially with that Temperance card. It's like, let things ebb and flow. They'll balance out. You don't need to speak up. The universe will take care of it for you if you balance yourself out. In the surprise, you have the two. Oh, you guys are going to making a choice. Because notice how the Temperance, she's holding two things as well. The Two of Wands for surprises. I think you're going to have to make a choice. Yeah, I'm hearing the song, another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Yeah, this is about making a choice of staying where you're at or moving forward where you are. But I think for some of you, it's going to be school. And I think for some of you, it's going to be like relationships, maybe taking things to the next level. Let's get you guys a song. Hopefully this works. Alrighty, let's do a little shuffle. Ooh, Cold as You. Dang. Okay, so y'all got Cold as You. Yeah, with that Queen of Pentacles, I think there's going to be a little bit of detachment. Definitely pour into yourself with that, and keep your mouth shut on certain things. But I think you guys are going to have to make a choice. And honestly, with that kind of like, what's the thing called? A globe? It might be with school. All right. That was Taurus says. Geminis. Y'all are all about y'all's duality. I don't really have any Gemini placements, I don't think. My dad's a Gemini. I know a really sweet girl who's a Gemini. Geminis kind of get a bad rep. I understand, like, the duality kind of seems two-faced, but as somebody who's into, like, spirituality, I'm starting to really understand it more. Alrighty. Geminis, what are y'all showing up as this month? Nine of Swords. Are we keeping secrets? Are we hiding our face in the sand? Good news. Ooh, things are coming along. The avoidance position. Okay. And the surprises. Okay. So, y'all are showing up as the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a truth seeker. That's someone who's assertive. In the reverse, that's somebody who's more pushy or aggressive. I would say be careful not to push too... This card's asking you kind of slow down, because if you go too fast and too hard, you're going to run out of steam. So you might be kind of disappointed that something started out strong but lost momentum. It's asking you not... Yeah, I'm hearing that song. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Try not to focus too hard on that setback. Things come when they're supposed to. In my good news position, we have the Chariot, which is that's about inspired action, momentum. You're embarking on a new journey. Yeah, because like I said, with this card, it's like asking you, don't be disappointed that things didn't work out the way that you planned. Kind of like, don't be disappointed things didn't work out the way that planned. But yeah, what the good news is, I think it's gonna pick right up with that Chariot card, because this is about having a clear, focused, planned, building I think I'm picturing somebody laying something brick by brick. So I think something that you've been building towards is picking up momentum. Just be careful not to go too hard and blow out steam. Because, like, the Knight of Swords is someone who's, like, really pushy and aggressive. But the Chariot card, look at him. He has his 2 lions. Think Strength card. He's on his chariot. He's mature. He's wise. Very cutesy. Very demure. And then you have in the avoidance position, which is, hard work and productivity. I'm feeling like a lot of, like, push and pull. I think for you Geminis, I think that's what you're going to struggle with is I see you chasing something, and the universe is kind of asking you to kind of fall back where your energy doesn't need to be had. Like I hear that song, keep moving. What is it, Avril Lavigne? Don't work yourself to death. I'm hearing Vienna waits for you. Don't work yourself to death. Keep working, keep chugging along, but nurture yourself with that Chariot card. In the surprise section, you might be feeling emotionally drained, especially when it comes to relationships. So I feel like a lot of this reading is about, like, the pull and tug of the natural way of the world, of how we're constantly kind of ebbing and flowing. So I would say, yes, work hard, but don't burn yourself out, because you'll be like, that might lead to, I can see you guys fighting with some friends in your social circle. But let's get you guys a song. A little Tay-Tay song. Sorry, I'm a Swiftie. You don't have to like it, but she has like 200 songs in her discography, so that's what was easier to pull from. Alright. Forever and Always. Oh, that's such a good one. So yeah, with Forever and Always, damn, you guys might be, there might be some friendship heartache with that 3 of Cups. Alrighty, Geminis. Thank y'all. Cancers, you're up next. I love Cancers. What's your sign? I'm a Cancer. Body built like a dancer. Never did meet a Cancer I didn't like. Cancers are so sweet. They remind me of Pisces. Alrighty. You do a shuffle here. Alright. Cancers, what are you guys up to this month? Damn, y'all should have the King of Swords reversed. Good news, the World. The avoidance position. Oh, y'all saw me shuffle. And the surprises. Alright. So, King of Swords. Y'all showing up as the King of Swords, the Cancers. That, I think I pulled this earlier. That's about control and judgment. Again, I think you're going to be moving into silence, because this is somebody who kind of has like a little bit of an overblown intellectual. You might be fighting against yourself this month, but I think you're going to work it out. You could be also fighting with other people, but like I said, I think before, keep your fucking mouth shut and keep your head down. Yeah, I just heard, Cardi's, I don't dance now, I make money moves. Like, make your money in silence, do your shit in silence, lay low. You need to lay low. Good news is the World. You're going to be completing some cycles. The World card is a cycle that's complete. It's come to fruition. You're reaping rewards. Here's your flowers. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You look like Linda Evangelista. I think you're going to be, yeah, this is about the end of a cycle. And you're celebrating. In the avoidance position, watch out for some fake-ass friends, because that's about feeling emotionally drained. And that might not even be actually about fake friends, but it could also be about don't say yes so much this week. I mean, this month. It's okay to say no to social activities, especially if you're feeling drained, because with that, you're going to be fighting against some shit, whether it's you're going to be wrapping up some cycles. It's okay to say no to a social event. Don't be afraid of FOMO. It's fine. The bars will be open tomorrow. There's always going to be an event. It's fine. Like I said, lay low. In the surprises, you might get shaken up a little bit. Again, with the fours are about stability and structure. It's in the reversal. Let's see. Now, this is about focusing on the inward versus the outward. Yeah, I think you're gonna I think there's going to be some solitude this month. And with this card, I think you're going to enjoy it. Because the Four of Pentacles in the upright is about building stability, conserving resources. But in the reversal, it's kind of more about like materialism, but it's also about going within. So I think you guys are going to be doing some introspection, but kind of keep your mouth shut. Stay low. Do your thing. Don't be starting any fights this month. Let's get you a song. Teardrops on my guitar. You might be closing up some cycles with the World card in love. Teardrops on my guitar. Yeah, you might be shedding some shit, closing up cycles. Alrighty, Leos. What do we got for y'all? I love a Leo. A Leo is my favorite. I hope I marry a Leo. They're loyal. They're stubborn. They are strong. Strength. Love them. If you're a Leo, shout out to you. I live with two Leos. My best friend and her man are Leo. Love, love, love. All right, Leos. What are y'all up to this month? All right. What are y'all this month? Oh, you're getting... I'm a boss-ass bitch. Bitch. I just heard Haley Steinfeld's I Love Myself. And I love... You know that one. All right, good news. Ooh. Putting in the work. Avoidance. Four of Pentacles in the upright this time. And the surprise. All right. Okay. The High Priestess is somebody who knows themselves. They're intuitive. They know they're that bitch. They, are in tune with their emotions. You are going to be feeling yourself. Yeah, I'm her. What is it? Nicki Minaj, just feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. And then you have, in the good news section, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is about long-term abundance, steady growth. You're building an empire, whether it be work or, I feel like it's more so with work, maybe with the Pentacle, but it could be about love. You are really going towards something, and I think it's going to pay off. In the avoidance position, you have the Four of Pentacles. It's in the upright this time. This is about building stability, conserving resources. Abundance is a mindset, and so it's kind of asking you to know, even if you don't have a single pentacle, you are abundant. Don't fall into this trap of a lack mindset. With the surprise, you have the Knight of Swords in the reversal. Don't be too aggressive. The High Priestess, she's in her emotions. She's very demure. She knows who she is. She's a boss-ass bitch. I think there's a difference between, because in the upright, this is assertive. In the reversal, it's aggression. There's a different, you never want to call a woman aggressive, especially in a professional setting. You want to call them assertive. With the surprise, with it in the surprises, I think you might feel like you are running into people who are going to question that the High Priestess energy. But you're going to know who you are. So it doesn't matter. Let's get you a song, Leos. Alrighty. What are these songs? Y'all are gonna have to Google it. Coming with the Rain. I don't know what that means. I should be a better Swiftie. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know where they're pulling them from. You'll have to Google with that. But Rain reminds me of releasing, reminds me of emotions, High Priestess. So, alrighty. That was Leos. Now on to the Virgos. I have a Virgo rising. Isn't Beyonce a Virgo? Alright. Make sure I get a good ass shuffle on these. Alrighty, Virgos. What are y'all showing up for as? Again, oh, why do I keep pulling the King of Swords in reversed? Y'all see me fucking shuffle. The good news. Ooh, Ten of Cups. Queen of Swords in the avoidance. Five of Cups in the surprise. Okay. King of Swords, we've been through this. That is somebody, again, like an intellectual person, but it's in the reversal. It's about fighting controlling behaviors. So you might be fighting against somebody else's, you may be fighting against your own. Either way, you just need to keep your mouth shut. The Ten of Cups is about love, it's about abundance, it's about happiness. It's in the good news position. I think something that you've really wanted for a long time is coming to fruition. For some of you, I have children in mind. Yeah, I have heavy emphasis on children, some for business, but yeah, definitely a heavy emphasis is on, like, maybe some of you guys are getting pregnant, falling in love, good things in the good news position. And the Queen of Swords, that's very similar to the King of Swords. And a woman who knows her shit, speaks her shit, but it's in the avoidance. So really hold that tongue. I know it's hard. And then surprises, you have the Five of Cups. So you may be experiencing like grief and sadness. It's not a bad thing though, because you got to feel your feelings. You don't want that to be in the reversal. You don't want it to be blocked. You want to feel those feelings. So let's get you a song. Let's do a shuffle. What the hell? Uno momento. What the fuck? One of these days I'm gonna have it mainstreamed and it's gonna be great. A place in this world. That's about like coming into your own. Yeah, that reminds me of the Ten of Cups, like a place in this world, like children. I think some of you guys may be having luck, like with wanting pregnancy. I think it's gonna come to fruition for you guys. Alrighty, that was Virgo. Libra. Are you guys drag queen fans? What's her fucking name? I'm a Libra. I have her face in my name. I just haven't watched Drag Race in forever. It'll come to my mind. I'm a Libra. She's super... Oh. What's her fucking name? I don't remember. She was in, I think, what, season 5 with Ben de la Creme and All-Star season 2. Anyway, I'm a Libra. What are y'all showing up as this month? All right, Libras. Knight of Swords in reverse. Good news. Wheel of Fortune. Huh. Avoidance. The Magician. And the surprises. Four of Swords. Okay. So, Knight of Swords. I think we've pulled this before in the reading today. The Knight of Swords, that is, again, somebody who's pushy and aggressive. That might be you. Be careful. Don't want to run out of steam, but that is being on the aggressive side of ambition, pushing yourself to extremes. That's who you're going to be this month. Be careful not to run out of steam, though. In the good news position, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is about cycles completing. It's in the reversal, though, and so that's about delays and setbacks. It wasn't meant for you. You want that Wheel of Fortune to be in the upright. The Wheel of Fortune's in the reversal. That just means that if it's in the good news position, it wasn't meant for you, and if it's a delay, it was meant to be delayed. So don't take the delay too hard or setback too hard. It's a good thing. Then you have the Magician in the avoidance position, and then you're going to have people who are doing a little bit of trickery and play some little jokes on you. Yeah, if it's in the avoidance position, I see it more so as you could be playing tricks on yourself, especially because that's like the creator, which points to you. But I really do see that as somebody who's kind of playing tricks on you. Be careful of relationships that are too good to be true with that one. In the surprise section, you have the Four of Swords, which is about rest and introspection. I think Mercury retrograde is still going on, and so with the Four of Swords, that's about rest. You guys may be, I mean, we all are kind of reflecting. But for Libras, I think it's going to be a good thing, and I think you're going to be thinking about things from a different perspective, and it's going to be like you're gonna think about something from a different perspective, and you're gonna kind of have like this aha moment. But that's only gonna come from you like taking care of yourself and resting. Let's get you a song, Libras. Alrighty. Jump and Fall. That song is about like I mean, it's about basically like falling in love, but I think it's just asking you to kind of like trust in the universe. Yeah, a lot of those songs that they're shuffling, I really haven't heard, which is crazy because I'm a huge Swiftie. I guess I'm not the ultimate Swiftie. You'll have to Google the song if you're that interested, but alrighty, Scorpios. Listen, I don't have anything against Scorpios, generally speaking, but can y'all show some emotion, please? I'm the same. I'm an Aquarius. Aquariuses are probably just as cold as Scorpios. Well, reputation-wise, but Scorpios just do not like revealing their emotions. So crazy. Alrighty, what are y'all up to this month? What are y'all showing up as? The Queen of Pentacles. Good news. The Chariot. Avoidance. Page of Pentacles. And the Surprise. Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay, y'all are showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. That is somebody who is generosity, dependable. People are going to be coming to you for things, and they're going to be able to rely on you and dependable, and you're going to be super generous as hell. You're going to be able to be generous. You might nurture some people who need it. See, I was talking shit on y'all, and look at that. You're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. In the good news position, we have the Chariot card in the reversal, which is about stagnation. So if that's in the good news position, that's a good thing. It means you know, it can mean the lack of focus or direction, but if it's in the reversal, this is allowing you to take a step back. Like, it stopped for a reason. The universe is like, stop. And it's allowing you to kind of gain some of that momentum back and figure out what you need to get where you're going. So that's good. For the avoidance position, you have the Page of Pentacles, but it's in the reversal. So don't procrastinate. You know, especially with this Chariot card and the good news, like things stopping, build a solid plan. Don't go after things. Don't have this like go, 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 go mindset. Relax, come up with a plan, and it'll all work out. In the surprise section, you have the Ten of Pentacles, but it's in the reversed. What are y'all hanging up on? Something from the past is going to come up, and it's going to feel just as bad as it did the first time. Yeah, a cycle that you didn't complete. And again, with Mercury in retrograde, that might be it. Alrighty, let's get you guys a song. Alrighty. No. We just had that one coming with the rain. We're gonna get you a new one, because I don't like that one. Not the universe being like, you can't just pick. Alright. We already had that one too. Hold on, let me just do. Alright. Ooh, Out of the Woods. That's like a... Damn, that's like a, kind of like panicky song. Adrenaline. Alrighty. Scorpios. Moving on to Sagittarius's. Right, speaking of Taylor Swift, the ultimate fire queen. Alrighty. What are y'all showing up as? Sagittarius. Two of Pentacles. Good news. Avoidance. The Hermit. Damn, 3 fucking major arcanas. Jesus. Oh, just kidding. Just 2. Okay, so y'all are coming up as the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles in the reversal, it's about tension and irresponsibility. Be careful with things that leave you unbalanced. You might be facing some like financial irresponsibility. They're momentarily. Balance can be restored. I would say, like I said, you might be facing not hardship, but like you might be facing challenges within your budget. Hey, we're all struggling right now. I get it. But try to definitely align, because this is just a momentary thing. Good news is the Queen of Cups in reverse. You're going to be detaching from something that used to bring you a lot of pain and suffering, and now I hear the song, I forgot that you existed. You're going to be cutting off from people who didn't appreciate you. That's about suspicion, emotional distance. Yeah, you had my love and you took it for granted, and now it's mine and you don't get it back. In the avoidance position, you have the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is somebody who's wise and he enjoys his solitude, but don't be afraid to like go out and have some fun. You don't have to like, you know, go out to clubs or anything, but like, you know, go to your local pub, go to your local library, do something. You don't always have to be, alone. With the Hierophant surprises, you might be heading into a serious relationship, or maybe some of y'all are being proposed to, or maybe some of y'all are getting into college that you didn't expect. Like the Hierophant card, teacher, tradition. I can see maybe a little bit of like struggle, because that is 5 on the numerology, but for most of y'all, I can see some rings in your future. All right, Sagittarius, let's get you a song. Stay beautiful, baby. All right. that was Sagittarius. Moving on to Capricorns. Oh shit. Capricorns, why are you fucking with my deck? What's going on here? Oh my god, do you guys see that? Might be user error, honestly. Shouldn't blame Capricorns. Christ. Okay. Capricorn, what are y'all showing up as? The Devil card in reversed. Four of Wands for the good news. Avoidance is the Strength card. And the surprise, the Queen of Cups in in the upright. Okay. So y'all are coming up as the Devil card. It's in the reversal though. That is about releasing. You're going to be released for something that was very toxic to you. For someone, it's going to be a relationship. For someone, it's going to be work. I can picture it more so from work with that card. But yeah, that's about renewal of hope. You guys are, I can picture somebody like climbing on top of a mountain as the sun is rising. Y'all are coming up from the trenches. The good news is the Four of Wands. Y'all are going to be victorious. That's about celebration, special events. Like I said, hearing that song, every storm runs out of rain. So y'all are going to be having some victory and celebration, celebrating things. In the avoidance position, you have the Strength card, which that's about overcoming obstacles, endurance. You don't have to do it alone is what I'm getting from that card. I think with the Devil card, maybe with what some of y'all are experiencing, you're releasing kind of some of that toxicity, and it is a good thing with that Four of Wands. But with the Strength card, and if it's in the avoidance position, you don't always have to do it by yourself. You don't always have to be the strong one. It's okay to rely on other people. With the surprise section, you have the Queen of Cups. That is somebody who's loving, who's nurturing, and her feminine energy. So if that's showing up in my surprise section, you might be meeting somebody, dating someone, if you're into girls, who is just a very loving, feminine energy who pours into you. It could also be friends. It could also, it could just mean anything. I think you're gonna meet somebody who is just a really nurturing energy. Let's get y'all a song. All right. We already did that one. Oh, you belong with me. It's giving Four of Wands. That song, especially with that Devil card, y'all are releasing shit. If you ever need just a feel-good song to dance around in your room and celebrate about, loving yourself, loving people, you belong with me. That's a bop, and I don't care what anybody says. Alrighty, Aquariuses. I'll be paying close attention to this one. What are we focusing on this month? What's going on for us? I'm gonna get nervous when I pull for Aquariuses. Okay. What are we, Aquariuses? Ooh, we're working late because we're a singer. Good news. Okay. Growth, patience, avoidance. Things too good to be true. And surprises. Ooh. Damn. Okay, we're coming with the Eight of Pentacles. That is a hard work. That's productivity. We're going. We are working hard. We're putting our nose to the ground. Yeah. We are chugging along. The Seven of Pentacles is what we're showing up for the good news position. So that's something that we've planned. It's coming to fruition. We're going to bear our fruits. See all these pentacles on the tree? That's about growth, patience, all that planning we're doing. It's coming to fruition. The avoidance position, the Sun card, to me, I get that as something that's too good to be true. Again, with the Magician, trickery, tomfoolery, pessimism, confusion. It also could be secrets with some things not being brought to the sunlight. So yeah, with the avoidance position, don't be fooled by two things that are too good to be true. And also, it's okay to be optimistic. With the surprises, there might be a separation for some of y'all. The Two of Swords is about a separation. It's also about self-protection. You might be having to defend yourself, and you might be having to make a choice between you and your happiness and whatever bullshit that person's on. She has her eyes blindfolded, but she's got that sword ready to go, and she's not trapped. She's ready to go. She's ready to fight. Let's give us a song. Ready. Ooh, long live. Hell yeah. Long live the walls we crashed through. Alrighty, and finally, my little Pisces. What do we got in store for y'all? I have a Pisces moon. Love Pisces. Love Pisces. Love Cancers. Love Leos. Sorry, I have favorites. Alright. Pisces, what are you all about? My emotional kings and queens. Okay, what are y'all showing up as? Page of Cups reverse. Petty Betty over here. Knight of Wands in reverse for the good news. The avoidance is Page of Pentacles. And surprises are the King of Pentacles. All right, so Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is somebody who's emotionally immature. You might be taking life seriously, not interested in any games. That's okay. You might be not sensitive to people's feelings, which is very un-Pisces-like of y'all. Honestly, I'm here for it. Fuck people's feelings if they're not kind to you. And the good news, you have the Knight of Wands in reversed. Knight of Wands is passion, fast action. If it's in the good news and it's in the reversal, you're going to have some hesitation, and that's okay. That hesitation is meant to be. Delays, misunderstanding, it's all part of the process. Have patience. It's a good thing. Don't fight it. In the avoidance position, you have the Page of Pentacles, which is, it's in the reverse though. Be careful about jumping into things without a lack of solid planning. Again, patience. You might feel frustrated about something not progressing the way that you wanted to, but again, delays, they're meant to be. It's all good. Surprises is the King of Pentacles, which is that's about wealth and generosity. So you might be coming into some financial stability, or you might be taking on like a new role at work, making financial decisions, reaching a goal. Yeah, I think with the King of Pentacles, y'all are gonna be, I think you're gonna get some, I think a surprise in the way of your work is coming. All right, let's get y'all a song. Oh. Sorry, it's slow to load. All right. Ooh, shake it off. I stay out too late. Yeah, that Page of Cups, y'all definitely need to shake it off. All right. Thank y'all so much for listening. I'll make sure to put the timestamps. If you want a free reading from me, email me at floatinghandsoti@gmail.com, and I'll catch you at the next one.